Hello. Thank you for pointing that out, Dredge the bed. I had to change my setup and I didn't plug it in. Thank you for pointing that out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So they have. So we know all the cards in their hand. So they can ask them about us, which is fine. Thank you for pointing that out again, Dredge the bed. Really appreciate it. Otherwise, I'd have just been muted for the rest of the stream, which would have been really annoying. Yep. Black, green, land destruction. I get the Batterskull, I guess. I guess I fetch the Triome. Because, like, we don't want to draw the Triome. So let's just see. Oh, that does nothing. I guess we can just play Lures, or we can just get the Stoneblade going. So I think I'm just going to attack with just a Batterskull. And then flash in the sword to end a turn and equip it. If they want to spend their turn just Acid Mouthing or Triome, then we can. I think that's fine. I think it's better use of mana than just playing a Naked Lurus out. They're also under a lot of pressure too. But to answer your original question, I guess I was muted. is I don't think Rhino is going to be very good still, just because, like, I think it's okay. Like, obviously, I think it's better. Like, you don't have a card in a format that's tier 0, and that just constantly draws cards, or that constantly gains 3 life. But oh, interesting. Okay, so they're gonna Asimos now. Cool deck. Cool deck. They have no cards in hand, so I can just do this. I think I'm honestly okay with just like equipping the sword to this Batterskull. And kind of honestly just ignoring this Garrick here. Just all attack our opponent. Oh crap, I wanted to play out the land. Playing too fast. Hopefully the 2 damage does not matter. Because they can overrun, I don't care. Like, they don't have a board. We have the push for the beast token. So interesting deck. I wonder. You draw. I could also see like Death Cloud too. Sure. That doesn't do anything. Just sack our Stoneforge Mystic. And we can just bring it back with Lurus. Yep. I guess they don't know that this is lethal, but. Cool. So it's like Liliana, Garrick. I guess we want Lingering Souls and Gaddock Teague. about the Rhino. I this version of Abzan that I've been kind of pioneering is very like low to the ground. I only have 22 lands. Um, and we can get away with the 22 lands because we have like the Mishra's Baubles. We can like kind of pseudo scry. So that's the reason why I don't have Rhinos. It's just so clunky. Like I did my a meme stream. I don't know if you're there, Jezebel, where I just did a meme stream for yesterday for my birthday where I played a 4x Siege Rhino list and in a Yorion build and just the deck is just so clunky. Like obviously the deck is kind of on the extreme end, but just having these congested 4 drops is just like the swords are already so clunky too. You know what I mean? So like I don't know 4 drop. Like if I mean maybe it's best position now because burn is kind of everywhere, so maybe you can get away with it. But I think in the long haul, like Rhino just isn't that great in the grand scheme of things. It's just unfortunate. It's gonna hit like Acid Moss, and I'm assuming they're on Arbor Elves and stuff. I really like Teague though. Being able to stop like Acid Moss and Garrick seems really good. Like, and it's just all their big payoffs. I think we can trim a path. Um, Possibly trim a push because they're kind of light on removal. Maybe we trim like a Stoneforge Mystic and a sword. I'm not entirely sure like what they're on, right? I really like our discard spells in this matchup. So maybe we just trim like this and then like trim a Scoos. It seems like Scoons does that much. I don't think I mind going like this. I presume they're on like a Death Cloud build. I don't know another deck that has like these kind of cards other than that. This hand seems fine. Keep that. Okay. Forest. Harbor off. We boarded out 2 pushes or 1 push. They could turn for us or play a 4-drop on turn 2, which would be kind of nutty. I already have Lingering Souls in hand. I think I want another one. We have the basic swamp, so I'm gonna fetch us Marsh Flats. Taking a lot of damage here, but okay. Well, I guess we could take the Vraska. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take the Vraska here. Hand kind of does nothing. Okay, that was a decent draw. They have 3 different Overgrown Tombs, so they play the Ravnica one. Just gonna push this. Decent draw. Now they're really far off casting Death Cloud too. Pretty decent. Yeah. I'm just gonna Lingering Souls next turn. Their hand kind of doesn't do anything now. Apologies if I don't see you guys' messages. I'm like flipped, so I'm used to seeing like messages on the side, and this is like in my blind spot now. I'm when I used to. I think I just pitch a land here. I guess I just pitch a Heath. Or just basic swamp. Probably just Heath. Save the most damage. Forest. I wonder if we just cast in the Lingering Souls. I think I do. If they want like minus, I don't care. I think I want to just decay this Veil off the bat. Figured I hasn't got access in the market finding a deck to jam for a while, and I know that was not the same. Definitely not as good. Yeah, I mean I've seen lists where it's like you have It uses like Mox Amber or something with like Wrist. I think I saw version like somewhere floating around to it. Definitely doesn't seem that great. It's definitely a little bit loose. I mean, definitely took a hit in power level wise, right? And is it still good? Who knows? But I think I'm just gonna jam Souls here. Like I kind of want them to plus, like whatever card they have in hand. Next turn I can just pitch Decay. Next turn I can go Decay Liliana and then Flashback Lingering Souls. It's not a bad line, I think. How's it going, Andrew? It's not Rock, dude. It's Death Cloud. This is game 2. We are up a game. They had like Boot Volley, Acid Moss, and Garrick and Liliana Veil game 1. Yeah. Welcome to modern, baby. The wild, wild west. Oh, okay, sure. They like all the cards and they have in their hand. Got it. Okay. I kind of want to attack our opponent and then just like ignore this Liliana. Or I could also just attack this Liliana. I kind of want them to bait the plus, but I don't think that's a good line. I guess we just attack our opponent. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I'm probably overthinking it. So just flash this back. Just stick it Liliana. I have a feeling like they're just gonna cast this Liliana, and I don't think they're gonna plus because they didn't plus last game. You know, I saw your message. It's crazy. That's modern, man. Sometimes it just be like that, right? So Death Cloud can do it for 2. Sacrifice X lands. I kind of want to just play this Bloomers tapped, right? They can bloom. They can theoretically Death Cloud for 3 to sack 3 lands. So I kind of don't want to crack this clearing if anything. I kind of want the second green source too, just in case they acid boss us. They're just not doing anything. Got it. What are they gonna do? They did not F6. I guess we just Leona plus here. I mean, they'll obviously have some big bangers in hand. Yeah, just have to say that CJ good. Nature's healing. Yay! Glad to hear. Let me know what your list looks like and stuff. Definitely interested in a Pioneer at Siege Rhino deck. That's for sure. I really like the list with like Obsidat and stuff. Like going like Siege Rhino, questing base and Obsidat's pretty fun. It applies a lot of pressure. It's kind of funny how our Liliana's kind of doing a lot of work here. She's not doing anything. Maybe they just have a bunch of discard spells, but they did them. Why would they discard Death Cloud? Don't know what our opponent's doing. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I guess I can crack this clearing. I mean, we have 6 lands in hand. We don't need that much. Okay. Sure. Okay. Guess we can Inquisition first. Maybe we should have attacked first in case they had a push or something. Get damage in. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, dang. They are... Wow, okay. Probably discard Hornet Queen. So I was gonna get... How's it going, Dan? This Hornet Queen's very, very scary. But they discarded it with Liliana. Yeah, I should have attacked first to play her on push. I don't think they would have pushed, right? Hopefully they can dodge one land here. I'll take a look at a sec, Gabriel. Is this Asimos? Is Asimos? That's fine. Because that means we can plus and discard and make them discard this Garrick. Like, I think they should have just held that. I think that was a bad move. So now we just plus. And then we just attack. Liliana feels good again. It's kind of nice having a Liliana against a deck that doesn't draw infinite cards every turn, right? Okay, this is a nice creature base here. Gabriel, I don't know if you're still here, but this is a nice creature base. I'm a huge fan. Then we go to the dead. Oh, is this like a delirium list? It's not a delirium list. So minus is kind of iffy. I wonder if you should run like Grizzly Salvage or something. Number of cards in your graveyard. Yeah, I wonder if you have like you should run like Grizzly Salvage. I really like Grizzly Salvage. Like when I ran Traverse in my Pioneer list. I really like Grizzly Salvage. 2 Clings. I wonder if you can incorporate Skyclave Apparition in this list as well, because the double white is pretty ass on the mana. But I mean, you have Elspeth too. I've heard a lot of good things about this card in Pioneer, but I just don't see it. Archangel Avacyn I like. Elder Gargaroth I like. Yeah, this list looks sweet. It's like it's like exactly what I kind of envision in a Pioneer list, honestly. Got the one of Castle I like in Pioneer. Just to have that kind of late game kind of engine. And you have 2 Clings too, so you grind as well, right? Like you just don't have things to. That's what. Yeah, I just don't see it. Like I don't know. Like it kills something. It's like a 5-mana removal spell, and then it taxes, and then like the end game is like you return something. Like I guess it's a lot of card advantage. It's essentially a 2-for-1, but is Pioneer that slow where it's that good? I mean, you got to educate me here. Mickey Wonka, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Thank you. I guess I'm just out of touch of the format, so it's like I just don't see it. I just hear everyone say it's really good. 4-mana Gideon, yeah. I mean, I really like Gideon Ally as Zendikar, as a card. It's just so good, and it clocks. Hero, any chance you could give your 2 cents on my arrow events? So I got some cards saved for me. Oh, sure. I mean, I've never played Bant in my life. You're asking the wrong person, but I mean, I don't mind giving my 2 cents for sure. If that's is what you were calling for. I think this hand I would mulligan on the draw, but on the play I think I keep. Because we can kind of bubble trick ourselves here. Awkward if we draw another Bloom Rush here. Snake Bite 7685. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna F6 here. I'll take a look after this match. Host, really appreciate it. I think there's an echo. Apologies if that's the case. How's it going, Chuck? Verdant Catacombs. I do not want that. I have plenty of lands. Gonna try I don't know if I want to save this. I don't have another fetch, so I think I should just do it. Like, if I had another fetch, I 100% keep that, but I think I just want to mana leak. Okay, so we're going to some sort of control build. Like, I really want to draw into a 2-drop, right? Okay. 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 Oh, I guess I get punished. No, this is the third draw, right? So it doesn't matter. I think I'm going to put this moving Arson Thoughtseize. Hopefully protect this Luris, and then we can Luris bring back Bobble. Hey, thank you, Chuck. How's it going, buddy? I think I've taken out the Conga and playing Sky Aggro as well. I think it will. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, right? I think I just take this Jace. It's the most powerful card in the hand. This Mana Leak kind of sucks that we know about. But I think we just take the Jace. We could also just take the Thoughtseize, but like the Jace actually just takes over the game. I kind of want them to shuffle, because that means they shuffle away the Mana Leak. Alright, cool. So then this Luris is pretty active here. They could path it, which is fine, because we still get a... We just overload them card advantage. They opt, so they probably top the land. Timbergoff. I think we still just go according to plan. We could also just Lily, but they have Force, right? So I think we want to Luris and kind of overload their paths here. Like, I want them to ramp us, right? I'll probably get a Forest here. So let's target them. I can draw Plains. It's like to see what our archetype does in this new modern. Yeah, I mean, hopefully it's good. We'll see. But sadly, I think if we get Jund will just take a rise and Pioneer's Book. So yeah, I think that's the thing about Abzan versus Jund is the Triome was so clutch. So clutch. I think I'm gonna bait removal with this Liliana the Veil. They have the Force, so they're probably gonna force pitch. Maybe the Opt. Did they? I think they cast this Opt actually. Apologies. So they have 3 cards known, 2 unknown. They pitch Cryptid. That's exactly what wanted to happen, right? And then we're just gonna cast this Tarmogoyf here. Hopefully eats a path. And then next turn we can go Luris, bring back Bobble, and we can play around Mana Leak. Oh, damn it. So I have a path in hand, which sucks. But we next turn we can Luris, bring back Bobble here. They have Path Unknown. Abrupt Decay. Yeah, so I'm gonna play this land out. Play Luris. While they don't have any Cryptic mana either. Okay. I think I'm going to decay this Snackcaster Mage too. Is Lingering Souls Parent asking for... I mean, I'm always going to play Lingering Souls, and it's just the card that's like... I'm of the opinion that it's not main deckable anymore. But I think it's a great sideboard card, right? Like, it's a lot of decks just have difficulty beating it. So I'm gonna decay this and then Bubble Trick ourselves. Let's see what we're gonna draw. Batter Skull. I guess that qualifies as a threat. It doesn't die to Bolt. I mean, it could be worse. Could get forced, but I think that's fine. Since Fantasy, I think Triumphs are the best land printed. Triumphs are just fantastic. Like, just as a clean 1/0 that you can fetch for and just turns all your mana online. Like, Jund is probably the card that needs fast lands the most. It's like desperate. super desperate for a fast land. Because you like it's Jun wanting to run Croxa and Seasoned Pyromancer means that like um they can't run Scavenging Ooze anymore. I think it's a big loss. I'm gonna play Tarmogoyf here. Hopefully it doesn't get mana leaked. Damn it. I was thinking about playing around mana leak, but okay. Drew a lot of lands here. Hopefully we can. Okay. Okay. A lot of uncastables by our opponent. Okay. How's it going, Gross? While looking, I'll be able to test out this new store. So there's, from my initial impressions, there's a lot of big mana, i.e. Valakut. A lot of burn. It's pretty open, which is kind of nice, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. Do I want to bubble trick myself now? I don't think I do. If they play a Spatter Skull, I think that's kind of whatever. So far off crafting is Cryptic. It's kind of funny. Cryptic, 2 unknowns. If they're attacking in a trade. Tron's also very good, and that's kind of the discussions I've been kind of thinking about, where it's kind of difficult how to gauge your big mana hate, because there's nothing that's really good against all three. Let's go Liliana here. Go to minus. It looks actually a good meta for Heliod, I think, because there's a lot of burn and okay. I'm going to fetch this land because I have a basic swamp left if I wanted to fetch that. I have another overgrown tomb, so I'm gonna do this. But Tron does also look good. Oh, I guess it depends. I don't know how good the Val matchup is for Tron. They are okay. They're 1 mana off Cryptic, which is kind of scary. I think I just let this happen. That's a blank. So do this. Let's go to Cryptic. It's kind of a wild game here. Wild game. Wow, they are abandoning the Cryptic command. That's really good for us. Really, really good for us. These Battle Skull mirrors are kind of funny. Karma God. Guess it's a free attack first. Yeah, I don't know. Don't look at me. I'm just playing my deck. I'm just casting Tarmogoyfs and Lilianas. You know, that's the usual KO diamonds special. Or I don't know what our opponent's doing. You know, just as usual. So it's just like Jeskai Stoneblade. Like, sure. Like, I think Galactic seems good against Jace and Cryptics. Lingering Souls seems great. We saw Snapcaster Mage. I feel we have to keep in some number of Fatal Push, I think, just because they have Stoneforge Mystic, which sucks. I think we can cut the path because we don't path in this matchup. I don't like Fulminator in these matchups. I feel like Fulminator is kind of an aid, like a really, really boomer kind of cyber plan where it's like you want kind of your spells to do everything, but now it's like you can Stone Rain your opponent and then Jace just like nullifies all your tempo and card advantage. Like before Jace was unbanned, like Fulminator in these kind of matchups is really, really good. But now it's just kind of like you're playing a 3-mana 2/2 bear, and then like you need to kind of be on the front foot, and then if you're spending your turn stone reading, like it's kind of bad. Yeah, I think that's the thing. Like it's against control, like it was good, right? Like it was good before Jace. I think Jace just changed that so much. I actually think these brutalities are good, just because we can kill a Stoneforge on the draw still, and then they can nab a Cryptic Command in a pinch. Maybe you want them like instead of these pushes. I can like see keeping one push. On the I mean this you can definitely make the argument on the play, right? Just going like discard Goyf, Stone Rain you, like that could potentially be a train play. I like trimming one IOK for a spell bomb. I could see spell bombs, yeah. I mean spell bombs might just be better than these pushes, just because they're just kind of dead. So I can see something like this. You're right, Dan. Yeah, especially because like we can swap the pushes for these brutalities. Because like pushes are just stone cold dead until they specifically have Stoneforge Mystic. I actually kind of like that. Um, like I kind of want the second spell bomb, honestly. Just sits there and just nullifies Snapcaster Mage, but I don't see another cut. I think we just roll like this. Yeah, I can see one spell bomb, another spell coming. I just don't know what to cut. I'm running out of time, so I'm just gonna roll with just the one. That seems decent. Super decent. Triome. Like this Triome's so good. That was a great draw because now we can bubble trick ourselves. I was kind of gonna bobble them for information, but that was fantastic. Just getting a Golgari duel because now we can do this. An Inquisition. Purge, Helix. So their hand is ass. I think I can just take one Helix, Brutality the other, and then hopefully this Hex Drinker takes over the game. I mean, if they draw a removal spell, they draw another removal spell. Like a Purge only hits. Ooh, that's great. Oh man. I think I just take this brutality. I guess it depends because like if they top deck a Stoneforge Mystic, I'm gonna want to keep this brutality. I think awkwardly I think I Inquisition here, and then next turn I can do brutality, play Hex Drinker. 60 cards. That was probably a misclick. Sorry, I also had a long day at work, so I'm also just Kind of tired. Apologies if I am just making stupid mistakes like that. 2 purges. Oh, fuck. I fucked up. God damn it. I wanted to play the Hextron gun. We could have leveled it up. Just not paying attention. The old streamer mentality is not working out for me. Okay, sure. Man, if they drew a bolt in the next 2 turns, I'm going to be pretty sad. But then again, we can always just like... Luris bring it back next turn too. It's not a bad play. Unfortunate. We could have leveled this guy up all the way right now and forced the bolt right now. But they could always just have it here. If they have it, then it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. Ooh, okay. Okay, so I didn't get punished. That's all that matters. As long as I didn't get punished, sure. They have the second purge though, so this Luris is not long for this world, which sucks, but thanks for Feast of Famine. I just Sword and Feast of Famine is not bad. As just a way to just make like your spirits and just other anemic threats stronger. It just makes every one of your threats an actual threat, right? So Termagod. I like Termagod plus Sword here. The removal spells literally don't do anything. It's just Tarmogoyf. Nice purges, bruh. Okay. And it's the kind of same situation where, like, if this is a sort of Feast and Famine, it's also very good here, right? Let's equip here. Okay. I mean, this also doesn't mean anything. They could also just have another path or a Snapcaster Mage. Oh. Gross. Sure. So you have Celestial Purge. Okay. I could Liliana minus. They could eat a Purge. And then I could collect Brutality the other Purge next turn. And then play Lurrus. 3, 1, 2. And if we draw top deck another land, we can go Lurrus, protected with Sword of Feast of Famine. Yeah, I think playing Liliana and minus on the Snapcaster Mage is the most mana efficient play. Yep. So they have these purges are coming in handy. They just play land. Batterskull. Okay. I guess we just do this. And we just take a hit off this Batterskull, which it sucks. Do that. And then we just hopefully can outgrind it with Luris. We just need to just dodge 1 draw step, essentially. I think I brought out all the pushes, right? So I need to... There's no real point in bobbling. They could have Narset. So I guess we just do this now just to see what they draw. Fuck, they have Lightning Helix. God damn it. Gosh darn it. Damn, this Luris could have taken over the game. And we had the sword to protect it too. Unfortunate. It's okay. We can play the Stoneforge Mystic. Probably get a Batterskull. Equipped here. And we just hard cast the Battle Skull next turn, honestly. Probably decay the Germ token. It was bad that we have to do this. Because they can just really, this isn't like card disadvantage essentially, but oh, okay. If they get a sword, they can hard cast a sword. Sure. Nice draw deck. Okay. Play this out. There's a debate if I should crack this at end of turn, but kind of want to hold all the lands if possible, I think. I guess we just, it's a free attack essentially. Gonna keep the sword on the Stoneforge Mystic. Tap draw. Okay. Safe to just crack this, I think. Okay. Kind of want to save this Inquisition. Because if they have Path, they can Path whatever. If Bolt and Helix doesn't do anything right now, the only thing that could really want to hit is Snapcaster Mage. Maybe I just want to do that then. Just in case they draw into Snapcaster Mage. Okay, so they have Plains. So their hand does nothing right now. I did not forget about you, Nikki, by the way. I know I have that list you want me to look at. And I apologize, this game is taking a lot longer than I had originally hoped for, but we can just take a look right now while our opponent is kind of taking their time. 4 Noble Hearts, 4 Ice Fangs. Ooh, Cosima. I hear a lot of good things about this card. Like, a lot of people want to like play this. It seems good in a very, very slow meta, right? Like, just it just sits there and it's just like, it's like in a better Essential Visions. I mean, I guess you can't say better because Essential Visions is like cheaper, but like it's a better Essential Vision in the sense that like you can just pop off on it whenever you want to, right? So, I mean, it seems like a solid list for Path. I really like the Anthen. I really like Anthen Ice as a removal spell. Okay. Purge. Okay. You're gonna purge my token. Oh. Okay. Okay. That doesn't really matter to me because I'm like 100% sure I'm going to equip this Batter Skull onto my Stoneforge Mystic. I mean, I can also just like bounce this and replay it. I'm kind of like just equipping this Batter Skull on this Stoneforge Mystic. Because like it's not like I can block this with this Batter Skull, but I can with this Stoneforge Mystic. Equip here. Doesn't really matter. Shock here. Oh, all the gas. We're drawing so hot, dude. Unbelievable. Oh my goodness. Let me look at the sideboard. Pithing Needle. I guess it's so hard because it's like we don't know what the meta is right now, so it's like I can't really give any like sideboard suggestions either, right? I'm gonna plus first in case they draw a little cryptic command. Drew Mana Leak, huh? I'm probably gonna bounce Spider Skull, but we can always just minus it too. Oh, okay, that was kind of a bad draw. How about another card? Gaddock Teague, let's go. They can't now. They can't hardcast Batter Skull with this. Let's go. I kind of want to protect this Teague now. Let's do this. Oh baby. So now I need literal Path to Exile. But yeah, like it's hard to give like sideboard advice right now because like the meta is just so like open. Like I think you definitely need a plan for burn, which I think might be a blind spot here. Like your anti burn tech is really just Stone Force Mystic into Batter Skull. I guess you have Aether Gust, but Aether Gust is kind of poor. You have Scavenging Ooze, but like you don't have any actual removal other than like mana leaks early on. So like you have Pass on the Night, so like, you can't really capitalize on Scavenging Ooze gaining mana or gaining life. Sorry. Um, yeah, I think the only thing I could really suggest right now, if you're playing this deck online, Nikki, is like if you are you want some sort of burn, some way to combat burn, a little bit better. I mean, I guess, yeah, like, and in your colors, it's hard. Like, I guess you have like, I don't know. There's nothing that's really efficient like collective brutality in these colors, right? That like gains life, and like the closest thing I can think of is maybe like, Night of Autumn or like Kitchen Finks or something. But like I don't know, it's kind of hard. But I mean, like other than like your big mana matchup, you have like the two strokes, like that seems fine. Ashocks are gonna be solid. The Pithing Needle seems diverse enough. Like if you want it against Tron, against like Expedition map and stuff. Like I think the everything is solid here. Like I don't think I would really change anything. I might want to add an extra land, but not even then, because like you top out at Jace, and then you only have one Jace, and you have a bunch of redraw with Quaddles and stuff. I think 22 lands is fine, especially with the 4 dorks. I think your list is fine. Like I don't think timely. Thank you, Dan. Leave it up to Dan in the chat to give all the nice like like it's not like timely reverses is bad. It's definitely modern playable and has seen a lot of modern play. But leave it up to Dan to give all the proper card suggestions. I think timely reinforcement would be pretty decent here. It's kind of narrow, but I still think I think you kind of need at least a copy of some sort of something against burn, right? Something. I mean, you could probably just put it over the Pithing Needle. Like, I don't know how good Pithing Needle is right now. It's just versatile, so I like it. But the Pithing Needle has such a high floor in terms of a sideboard card because it just has a lot of implications. But when you're trying to like target something, which would be burn big mana, it's hard. Maybe request my get a Stoneforge. Oh, sideboard. I'm talking about sideboard. The main looks fine to me. I mean, if you want to swap out the Casimas, like the Cosmas, like sure, but like we're against Squat Chief. Yorion. I'm so fucked. Core Firewalker? Core Firewalker also could be a thing. White Walker or Timely. Either one of those two things. I think you need something, is my point. Like, either of those are probably sufficient. Wall of Blossoms. Birds of Paradise. Land. Do I just have to take this Spyro? I think I just have to take the Spyro. Like redraws into the whatever they want. And this Tarmogoyf is not big enough. Grove. Okay. Mishra's Bauble. I'm gonna push this Birds for sure. I'm probably gonna attack. They're gonna block with this wall, and then we can push the Birds. Yep, Squad Chief is probably streaming. I'm assuming he's streaming. That guy is always streaming. Okay. Ooh, that's a decent draw too. But I think I'm gonna attack. I'm probably gonna block with the bird, and then I'm gonna block with the wall, and I'm gonna push the bird. Ooh, they're not blocking. Interesting. I think I just play Stoneforge Mystic then. Did not draw the land, but Stoneforge Mystic is a decent draw. I get a Sword of Feast and Famine. Oh, I already have a Sword of Feast and Famine. Just get Batterskull. Kind of wanted to push this Birds though, just keep him off mana. And then Yorion. Okay. Because now they can just get 4 mana. Could potentially Jace. They're like Yorion something. It's weird. They're not on blue. So it's Naya. Naya Yorion. Sorry, Snapcaster. You could have Snapcaster, but you only have like Leaks and Pass and Forests. I don't think this is the best Snapcaster list because I feel like you need. Oh, I think I'm gonna get Magist here. Oh Christ. But like, I don't think you have enough like in spells to play Snapcaster Mage. So I wouldn't run Snapcaster Mage in your list, Nikki. It's like if they have Magus, they're 100% getting Magus, but yeah, I don't know why they took so long. Ugh, that blows. Can't even get a land hardcast to Sword of Feast of Famine either. Any deck with Yorion is the bad matchup for us. Sad to say. Yep. Now we can't push the bird either. Oh, they're gonna get Yorion to play, sure. Land. Just not drawing the third land, which is infuriating. Because, like, I don't mind our position if we have a Sword of Feast and Famine in play right now, honestly. Like, we're gonna win the race at that point if we just slammed a sword in it 2 turns ago and then equipped it here. Like, they're kind of like Like they kind of forced the block with the Magus, essentially. They didn't want to attack first, but I guess they're not going to flicker the Magus anyway. Okay. The attack. We can next turn maybe play a sword. And we just like dead in the air. We had a shot if we could just play that sword out, which is annoying. It's too slow. He goes, I like your Abzan / red build. It's funny. Kinetic does not stop Eldritch Evolutions. Guess we just like Warden Brutal. Ashiok seems okay, maybe. Do we want explosives? We really didn't see much. We just saw like wall birds. Just wall and birds. I think I want the brutalities because they can kill Maguses. I think we can cut the Scoos. Unless they have like Eternal Witness. Probably trim a path. We're kind of clunky in the thirds up here. I kind of want to trim a Liliana. Probably Naya Restoration Angel. Probably. I think I want to cut the trophy. Could be wrong though. Just cut the Hextricure. They have to be on Ren and 6, right? They have to be on Ren and 6. Sure. I'm willing to 5 that game too. We're kind of cold to Blood Moon, but we do have outs to Magus of the Moon. They're gonna play a dork. I'm going to push this. Yep. What's cool is now this Goyf is now unboltable if they are on bolt. Land? We just don't want to draw lands. I get it. We just don't want to draw out their land. Oh. Thanks. Path plus Magus is kind of an interesting combo. I think I'm just gonna hold up Decay if they end up doing something. Yeah, those are the 4 color. I wish I saw Naya, but I wonder what they're gonna do. Is this Teferi? Teferi would be annoying. Okay. They pitched a Magus, which is interesting. I wonder if we're supposed to decay the season Pyrans there and then Ashiok. Our hand literally doesn't do anything. Yeah, I wonder if I was supposed to just decay the Seasoned Pyromancer. Now we just like don't do anything. Like we wasted 2 mana last turn. Now we don't do anything this turn. Yeah, I think we just have to pass the turn. I don't want to leave my Lurrus naked like that. They just... Oh, they're on Quarter Company? Or Quarter Calling, sorry. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they're probably on Quarter Calling. Yeah, I just got out tempo there. I don't think I could beat this. I can't kill this Restoration Angel. I should have decayed the Spyro at end of turn. That was just my misplay. I just kind of just clicked through. And I should have just ass shocked. I mean, that's kind of hindsight's 2020, but like... On the play, this hand's fine. We just like Stoneforge Mystic and then hopefully get a sword. Opponent mulligan to 5. Opponent mulligan to 4. What are they doing? Wait, against Dredge or Tron? I think that really heavily incentivizes what sword we get. If it's against Tron, I want Sword of Peace. If it's against Dredge, I want Fire and Ice. Luckily, we're on the play here. Our opponent just is really unlikely I'm low into 4 on just a normal deck. If it's like Jund or something. Is this Ponza? This could also be Dredge. The off chance this is Ponza, because Ponza also just mulligans a lot. I think I'm going to fetch basics just on the off chance. Like, it doesn't hurt. And I'm going to get a forest here. And this is Ponza or Dredge. If it's Dredge, I kind of want Sword of Fire and Ice. I'm just going to get Sword of Fire and Ice. Like, they could just cycle here. Oh, they just howl. Okay. Okay. They didn't Dredge or Stinkwood Imp. That's huge. Okay. Okay, they're recovering from their mulligan 4. So Scavenging is. Hey, Francisco! Coming in for the raid. Thank you so much, buddy. How's it going? How was your stream? Stoneforge. Hell yeah. The Ghost Region, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Welcome everyone for tuning in. My name is KO Diamonds. I'm a known Abzan streamer. All I do is stream this shitty tier 4 deck. So welcome and enjoy the uphill battle of playing Abzan here. Bruno2589, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. I can run. Why do you say that? Say out of Wikipedia. My blue bird, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Our opponent is just going off here. I played a bunch of blue. Yeah, I saw you. You're on like blue white. I wasn't sure if it was Control Stoneblade. I had you on in my little multi-screen. Luckily, this Batter Skull is going to be decent here. Okay. They have Bloodghast, Amalgams. You also never get your push that you invest towards. Oh, come on, Franny. Don't you want to do some push-ups? Come on, dude. Just laugh and said you never play my customer player group hands. Man, that sounds like a Twitch ban-worthy offense there. When you someone cashes in those channel points, you gotta you know, it's like a contract, right? Gonna flash in the sword, gain 6 life. I'm just wondering if it's worth shooting the Narcomoeba. I don't think it is, because like this is by itself a 3-turn clock. I guess we could play the Tarmogoyf too, but I wonder if it's just like worth just shocking our opponent. We go to 15. They effectively can't attack though. We'll just gain 6. Yeah, I think we just attack and just like go face here. Literally binding. Yeah, it's just by contract, right? It's like you're swearing under oath that if you set something as a channel reward, you have to honor it. It's just the nature of the game. Actually, they probably are gonna mill more creeping shells. Maybe it's just better just to deal with the board here and just ping the Narcomoeba. Okay. Because next year we can like play Tarmogoyf to hold the ground down, and then like Conflagrate, like this germ is protected from a Conflagrate too, so like we're in a pretty decent spot here. Like there's an argument where like they're probably gonna mill themselves out before they can get a board state where they can really attack. Because now we can go up to 21 next turn. They didn't mill any chills yet either. It's kind of clutch for us. I haven't been paying attention to what they're dredging back, because MTGO is stupid and doesn't say what they're dredging back into hand. So it's kind of annoying. I'm assuming they have a loan, which is probably one of their better draws. They could have. They could also Ox. So they could try to just go wide here and attack the following turn, but can they do 21 damage? I'm not sure. Yeah. The other sword is game over. Not necessarily, though. A realistic win con here is just them milling themselves out for us. Because we can go up to 18 and have 2 blockers. Yep. The Lurus of the Dream Den. Kind of sucks. Lotus Tech, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. The thing is, though, is like I wish I didn't have these 2 basics here, because like having Lurus out and just have a life linker as a blocker is actually pretty solid. But I think our life total actually kind of matters a lot, because they could try to potentially go wide this turn. because we can go to 17. I don't think it's worth shocking in the lures. Like, we just break even at the point. I'd rather just get the sword. And that might potentially be lethal depending on how they attack. And they just have, like, if they just have, like, Amalgam sitting back, then the Sword of Feast of Famine also presents lethal. Or, sorry, Sword of Feast of Famine also lets me attack through. So I think I just play Goyf plus Stoneforge Mystic, play the land. The thing is, we can also just attack first and see what we draw, and then go from there. Because if we draw like basic swamp, then we can also just do all of the things. I still think I want to ping down these Narcomoebas, maybe 13. Because I think we'll have lethal anyway the next turn. Yeah, I think I want to just ping those Narcomoeba. I don't think the 2 damage here makes sense. 13, because we can go down to 9. Actually, the shock does matter here because it's a 2-turn clock. No, it actually doesn't matter. I still need 2 attacks anyway, and we can start shocking the following turn, especially if they have creeping chill. If they're creeping chill, then we have 3 turns anyway. So they have 1 creeping chill left, right? So they can. So these German attacks still needs 3 attacks. There's no way we can turn this into a 2-turn clock after this attack. So I think we're just gonna kill the Narcomoeba here. Basic swamp. Inquisition. I do not want to cast that. So let's do this. Get a Sword of Feast and Famine. And it's just good having blockers here, you know? Do this. I mean, they're definitely in mill territory here. And, like, if they try to hard cast, like, Stink Items, which would potentially be their only blocker, or a Golgari Thog, then we just start doing Sword of Feast of Famine. Just looming here. They did not. Yeah, so let me actually keep track of this now. So it's Gorge, Cave, Mine. Yeah, they're not seriously in danger of just milling themselves, which is great. Okay. Guess we just block the Ox with the Germ. Yeah, I think we can just block the Germ with the Ox with the Germ. Sorry, because they're just going to bring back Bloodghast with Prize Amalgams anyway. So this is just a safe block here. We go to 10. Yeah, then we can't die to Creeping Chill this way here. And we gain 6 and lose 1. Not a profitable exchange for our opponent here. Yep. Yep. So they hit the cave. Gorge, so they have mine. Okay. Okay, so the Narcomoeba kind of sucks, because that means we can't equip the sword into Tarmogoyf or something and get the extra attacks in. So like 6:37. Last time I was just waiting to get dinner. You can cook, it's fine. So these can't block, so like these Batter Skull is still gonna be able to attack. Yeah, I think I'm gonna Triome here. Triome here. I mean, they could probably, they could theoretically mill a, mill or discard a Prize Amalgam, and then they can get it back, but then they can't get it back next turn anyway. And we just have potentially a 2-turn clock now. So we could also just theoretically Inquisition just to see what's up. Like they have Stinkweed up in hand. I can make it real quick. They have Stinkweed up in hand. So we can also just hard cast a sword. Yeah, double-sided Bioskull is fire, exactly. Which is the plan anyway. I'm just trying to figure out if I want to cast this Inquisition. There's a lot of times where you just get burnt out by... Oh, I could have actually activated Stoneforge Mystic, yeah. 8, 10. That's not bad either. I guess we can just Inquisition here. I think it hurts. Another... They have 4 Stinkweed in play. And they can't dredge it either, right? So it's kind of funny. Yeah, Pro Blue is kind of huge. I think I'm just going to kill one of these Narcomoebas again, like I said. Another Luris. It's cute. And we can just still hold up Trophy. Man, Batterskull just is so good in this matchup. It's crazy. Okay. They probably dredge the Loam. Even then, they don't have enough mana to like cast the Loam. Sweet. Crazy game. That was game 1, by the way. So Spell Bombs, Guile, Ashiok seems decent. Keeping all discard spells just to hit a Reunion or a Shriekhorn is decent. Liliana's pretty bad here. Trophy's pretty bad. Dialectics actually seems okay because it stops Conflagrate. So maybe I want the Gaddock-Teeg. I think this is fine. There's an argument for like Lingering Souls, but I could also see like cutting Sword and Feast and Famine. Maybe cutting Sword and Feast for Lingering Souls. Because like the protection for black actually really doesn't matter, like, unless it's against exactly Gorithog. We never really want Sword and Feast and Famine until we're swinging for lethal. That's not. Do you mill us or I think it depends on the context. Like if our yard is kind of medium, I can see an argument for like milling Tarmogoyf, or milling for Tarmogoyf reasons. Or if we have like a Lyricism player and we're trying to dig for a bauble, we can do that too. Or if we're like trying to mill for a spell bomb. It's very contextual. There's also an argument for just not minusing, like until like if obviously if there's nothing in the Everyone's Graveyard that's worth minusing for, then you can make an argument for not activating Ashiok at all. Which I'm sure people who are from Franny's stream will know to never minus Ashiok unless you actually need to. It's not like an automatic you have to activate it. I can see like just cutting Hex Shrinkers. They're kind of medium here, especially because they have Conflagrate too. And just like trim a push. Like push is just not good here. This hand can't cast Batterskull or Stoneforge Mystic to get Batterskull into play. This hand is like such a good hand, like against everything else. But we do kind of need a mulligan aggressively against Dredge. We'll find out also mulligan to 6. Let's see if they go to 5. If they go to 5, we will go to 5. It's good. I think we cut the decay. I wonder if we want to keep the bauble, just try to hit another piece of yard hate, and cut the land. But I kind of want the land in case we draw Ashiok. So maybe we just cut these two. Yeah, I think I want to bottom these two. And just make sure we have a steady stream of lands, and keeping Stoneforge Mystic and Spellbomb seems like a game-winning play. Pump Mulligan to 4. Again. Our opponent will Mulligan to 4 game 1 too, but as people know, Dredge can Mulligan to 4 easily and be okay. Tree Cord. Yep. Okay, we are in good shape here. Nice. Them activating this now means they don't have like Ancient Grudge in their hand. So now that they milled Conflagrate, I kind of want to just play this Stoneforge Mystic out. And then if they discard the whole hand to deal with this one Stoneforge Mystic, I'm fine with that. So we get like batters, like we are just pressuring them pretty hard here. Batter Skull. How's it going, Skull Clamp? I wouldn't be surprised if they have the Ancient Grudge in hand. In which case, it's actually fine, because then we just take their Conflagrate out too. Hey, thank you for the bits, Skull Clamp. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. They're cashing it all in on this Tree Corn. Which makes me feel good, because then we can hold up this Spellbomb and Batter Skull. Sometimes I forget how good Ancient Grudge is. Really good. Is really good in their deck, obviously, because they can just activate it into pinch, right? Like they can just self mill and then just hit our anti-grave red hate, right? Okay. That is fine. Okay, that is fine. Like, if that's their turn, like, whatever. Because now we just have this Stoneforge, or this Scavenging Ooze unchecked. Like, that's great. And they can't even Lightning Axe it either. I have not seen the lists. Is there anything spicy, Skullclamp? Elves, Dredge, Blue Control, Silver Stoneforge, Dex, so yeah. I mean, we don't know what the percentages are, but like, there's always an argument where it's like, oh, like, is it as good as, you know, like, you don't know what the exact numbers are or percentages are, but like, honestly, like, you can kind of believe that Modern is actually going to be quite open right now, which is a good thing. Like, you can believe that the percentages are wide open just because everyone's going to want to play whatever deck they want. AVKLOS, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. That imp is going to be really annoying. Because now we just can't attack, ever. But that being said, like, we can just, like, Turtle Shell a little bit and then just play this Batter Skull. The next turn, hold up a bunch of green mana. Scavenging is just taking over the game, essentially. Like, we have Scoos plus Spellbomb here. They can't axe the Scoos. They can't really attack either. I guess we could just start exiling. Harry the Wizard. The Lizard Wizard. Thank you for the bits. Really appreciate it. Gotta love Scoos. Scoos is just a house here. So now they can lightning axe, but I mean we still have the spell bomb. Like our opponent is just not in good shape. Attack here. Say if they block. If they block with the Stinkweed Dip, then we just eat it and then equip Scoos. Seems like a good exchange to me. I'm gonna eat it at the end of combat. Yeah. So, put a main. Gonna get a green source here. And then I'm just gonna equip Battle Skull onto the scavenging ooze just to play around lightning axe. We still hold up spell bomb, so no, they can't block. I mean, the other thing is they could also just hardcast another Synchro Dip, but that would suck. But then we can just bounce the Battle Skull and then replay it the following turn. We can kind of play the long game here because look, we just have him in a chokehold here. Ooh, Blast Zone's a good draw. I mean, I guess we just equip here. Just assembling Voltron every game against Dredge, which is really funny. Mishra's Bobble. We're gonna bobble ourselves here at the end of our opponent's turn. I assume they're going to up this to 2 and crack it. Yep. See what they do here. I don't see why they just crack and attack. I don't see the point of being patient here. Might as well just get 2 damage in while you can, right? We'll bubble trick ourselves with our fetch land. Abrupt Decay? I don't think I want the Abrupt Decay. Gonna get the Triome here. And tap. That's so good. So good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 2, 3. 1, 2. Hey! What's up, man? Really appreciate it. Love you back, buddy. I guess we attack and they pop the Blast Zone here. And then we can just like Inquisition. And then eat whatever. Mike, can you start streaming again, dude? I know you've been uploading a bunch of YouTube videos, but I need to troll your stream. Yeah, spam that Siege Rhino emote, right? 4 months, man. Thanks for the sub, as always. So I'm assuming they're gonna crack here. Obviously. It's a big ooze. It is indeed. Okay. So we're gonna 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, so we can Inquisition, Skoos, bring back Skoos. Oh, just take the reunion, that's easy. Easy peasy. I'm gonna play Loris. Bring back Skoos. I could also see an argument for eating this Bloodcast now. It can't block though, so like I could honestly just ignore it. Okay, cool. Cool. Outside of like just getting absolutely destroyed by Squatchy, if we're doing all right. I mean, we just played a Yorion deck, which is a known bad match. Like almost, I would argue, an almost unwinnable matchup there. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. If you guys want to support the channel, please hit that follow button. I appreciate Franny for the raid. I got a bunch of follows there. But if you guys haven't hit that follow button, please hit it. Really appreciate it. If you guys want to check out my old Abzan content, you can go to YouTube, youtube.com/KO-Diamonds. And then if you guys want to get my stream updates, you can guys go to my Twitter. It's twitter.com/KO-Diamonds22. Rec4TW, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Pretty high floor here. We could go for the 4-1, or we can go for the BGX 3-2. We just created Pokemon Ranger Simon. Thank you for the follow. That's an awesome name. Oh my god. Our opponent kept 7 too. I think we can go to 4. I think we just bottom at least these 2. Yeah. Unfortunate. Hopefully we can just string lands together. If we can hit land and then land again and glue on turn 3, we're actually going to be okay. We're against Burn. Yikes. Might be better just to play this tapped. Unless they have exactly a 1-mana creature. Oh, man. I guess we didn't get punished. So kind of want to keep giving the guide, though, which is funny. But we just have to take the guide. Hopefully we draw into lands. Land? Okay. Okay, okay, that's not bad. I don't remember if I had the Vantage. I think we did. So whatever card I draw, I'm probably gonna discard it to this Liliana. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna get basic planes here and Liliana plus. They have a lot of decent cards in hand, so this is Liliana pressuring them. It's pretty decent. This is a pretty decent 5, considering we just drew into the lands, right? Extra lucky. And then we can lure Squabble. Okay. Sacred Factory. So we know their hand is Spike, Bolt, Spike. Oh man. I think attack me or Liliana. I think we have to minus target their Swiss Sphere. Because we I guess we don't have to. We could also just pressure their hand. So we're gonna play this Lurrus for sure, right? We're gonna do this for sure. So it's a matter of, do we want to minus the Swiss sphere or plus? If we plus here, they could. If they have a burn, they always have another burn spell. They have to, right? So I think we have to plus here. If they had a land, they would have played it, I think. Screw the critics. Okay, so that was game winning. So we have to essentially block the Swiss sphere. Let's actually bobble ourselves. Fatal push. I guess I actually kind of want to draw that because we can push the Swiss sphere. Yeah, I actually want to draw that. That's actually pretty good. So we need to dodge one burn spell. We're okay. Ah, damn it. We just need to dodge one burn spell. Oh, they're bolting Luris. Why didn't they spike us? Wow. Did they not just realize we're at 6? What the hell? They have spike in hand, right? Or did they use a spike on turn 1? Maybe I miscounted. Did I just like miss that? Because if they had spiked, they would have spiked, right? Yeah, so we're okay here. Wow. Okay, we have a shot. We have a shot. Oh my god. Hopefully they just have a 2-mana burn spell here. Bring back the bauble. Plus Eidolon. What are they drawing? Spike. Okay, that's fine. Wow, we are crawling out of this. It's crazy. They're just gonna spike us. We can gain the 3 life back with this Luris. Yeah. Thanks for the bits too, Rounds. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're, or not bits, the rewards. I'm glad you're using the sounds. It always makes things a lot more entertaining. I'm glad you're testing it out. I put it in there for the reason, right? I'm glad you're playing with it. I wanted to make the stream a little more entertaining. It's on my to-do list to lower the channel points requirements for the Fucktron thing, though. I have to do that for sure. So, bringing these brutalities is exactly what I want to do against Burn. I'm usually like, I'm actually a pretty big like person that's against collective brutality, just because it doesn't really do much. Like, it kind of sucks against Prowess. It's good against Storm and Burn. That's pretty much it. Because like a lot of these mid-range matchups, you also want to hit Planeswalkers like Random 6, Jace, Teferi, like against like blurry control and stuff. So brutality is like a trap. It's like less versatile than it really is on like what you would perceive. But there is a lot of actual burn, and when there's actual burn, collective brutality is just so good. I think I just have to just cut a trophy. I think trophy is just so bad. Yeah, I could also see an argument for just bringing Lingering Souls against like instead of like a sword. Maybe just go like that. Yeah. That was a mulligan to 5 too. It's pretty lucky that we drew into our second and third land, but can we get a version of, yeah, I was thinking about like I can like actually upload sounds. I just wanted to see how the soundboard worked first. I might record myself saying Fucktron and uploading it there. I think this hand is kind of bad. This hand's not that much better, but if we could bottom the land, and I think we go E on 1, and Bob will trick ourselves as well. Fuck! There you go. But we're not playing Tron yet, though. We gotta save those emotes, or those channel points. Yeah, I think we're gonna bubble trick ourselves. Try to hit a brutality or something. Basic swamp is not what I want. Gonna go swamp here. And just play this on 1. They could E, which is gonna blow, but we just play Tarmogoyf, I think. Man, we're destroying all the lands. Unfortunate. The Eidolon here. Yep. Oh, what the oh my god, I F6. Wow. That's really annoying. That's really annoying. Tilting. Abrupt decay, damn it. I did not want F6 there. Now we go to 7 unnecessarily. Oh my god. Oh, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. You're getting bonus thing? No, I gotta eat dinner. Sorry. I wish I could keep streaming, but I cannot. Block here just because we have the removal spell for this EE. We could just be dead here. Yeah, we're just dead. I guess it wouldn't have mattered. We would have. They could have went in. And like we're just dead to another burn spot. I don't think it would have mattered. Okay, that's fine. I don't think it would have mattered. Just fine with me. Yeah, I didn't upload my streams from yesterday on YouTube yet. It's on my to-do list because like I didn't record the second part of the league, which is like I just streamed Stoneblade, so I have to like re-download it from Twitch, edit the first league out, which because I already recorded it, and then just redo everything, which is kind of unfortunate. But I think we just keep this. We have push further opener. That's right, and execute it. Not wrong. Not wrong. Let's see what we do here. Rift Bolt. That's actually great because then we can get a Triome here. And because they have the Rift Bolt and they can kill our Tarmogoyf, I'm going to play the Stoneforge Mystic because it's going to die either way. And get a Batter Skull. Kind of incentivize them to kill the Stoneforge Mystic knowing that we have another one. And the next turn we can go Tarmogoyf plus push if they have like Eidolon or something. And then the bolt is then like bolt proof. They're thinking real hard about it. Think real hard about it. It's a tough light. I guess it really depends on the consciousness of their hand. Like, can they, if they, I'm assuming they have like this. Them taking on this actually gives us a lot of information here. It means they don't have Smash Smithereens in their hand, which is kind of important. And they bolt us. Okay. Oh, okay. Sure. I need to go. Yeah, it's thanks to Francisco rating us. Gotta send him all the love. Gonna play Stoneforge Wizard number 2. Try to get the Batter Skull online quicker. Do this. I got the Batter Skull just because I have a second Stoneforge Mystic, so that call is easy. We could just die here too. I kind of don't want to crack this fetch land. Ooh, now I kind of do. I'm gonna crack first here now because I don't want an Inquisition with a fetch lineup, and then if I crack the fetch, they bolt the Stoneblade making response, and then I can't flash in the Batter Skull. Hopefully they just have Smash into the Rings now. Skull crack. So take the Skull crack. So we're in a good spot now. So I don't think they would, if they get a 1-drop creature, I don't think I want to push it because we can just block with the Batter Skull. So I'm just gonna pass a turn here. They crack. Okay, so they could. Oh, they can't go bolt because they have Helix in hand. Okay. So we get a Batter Skull in play. So they need to not have Path Exile. They need literal Path. I think I'm gonna attack first, and then play Tarmogoyf. The greedy line is play the sword, equip the Batter Skull. I kind of want to play around Path, and if they go like Path plus Creature plus Helix, we're kind of really screwed. So I kind of want to attack first, see if they have Path to Exile. Okay, so that's essentially game over, honestly. Trying to figure if I wanted to play the sword out. I think I do because if they have Eidolon. Yeah, just in case they have Eidolon. Would rather play my old Red Deck ones with few mods. Your tap just a good thing. So they have Helix Unknown. Is it just like a red aggro deck with like, what's that? Goblin Bushwhacker? Yeah, is it like with Goblin Bushwhackers or something? Sweet. 4-1. Not bad. Not bad for an unplayable pilot jank. Ooh, my moto's really lagging now. Cool. I'm just glad like the sideboard changes have been helping me because yesterday I went 2-3 and I don't think I actively. Thanks for the cheers, Rosie. I don't think I. Ooh, just earned a 1K bits badge. That's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, I think my yesterday's stream I didn't like adequately adapt to the meta. But like with the brutalities, even though I didn't cast it, just having that and just kind of like being more mindful with just the metagame, I think it kind of worked out. So, only losses to Squad Chief's Yorion list, but what are you gonna do? Even your dinner, I definitely have. I think I definitely have. Oh, my computer is really lagging. Maybe it's a good thing I am gonna stop screaming because my computer is just like hating life right now. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. I think this is gonna be doing it for me. I'm definitely gonna send you guys over to someone else. But if you guys haven't done already, please hit that follow button. I'd really appreciate it. And if you guys want to check out my old Abzan content, you guys can go to my YouTube. It's youtube.com/KODiamonds. And if you guys want stream updates, you guys can follow me on Twitter. It's twitter.com/KODiamonds22. So we're gonna send the love. Who is streaming? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna send you over to, actually, I like supporting small streamers. And my buddy is known as an Izzet player. He loves Blue Moon, and he usually streams Arena, but he's actually playing Moto today. So please just hang on for a couple minutes just to hang on to the raid. Let's give his name's El Magnifico. His real name is Jose. So if you guys just want to send the love his way, I'd really, really appreciate it. Other than that, yeah, thanks for tuning in on my surprise stream. Shout out to Francisco for the raid. Other than that, take it easy, guys, and I catch you guys next stream. Bye.